Mikey Williams and J.J. Taylor are headed to Memphis, and that chemistry is about to go to a whole nother level. Head coach Penny Hardaway at Memphis is there waiting to take their games to heights never before seen and get them ready for the NBA level. Both guys are headed to the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. We all know the electrifying Mikey Williams, high flying. The man can shoot. This man got game. We're gonna get all into it. J.J. Taylor, this guy, this dude could be a defensive machine. This dude is a stretch big man. I mean, we're gonna get all into it. These two guys are clearly, at the top when you're talking when you're talking high school basketball. We all know Mikey Williams at one point in time was the best high school player in the world, ranked. Also, my man J.J. Taylor, he's a top 50 recruit. So what we seeing right here is a dynamic duo right before our very eyes, and I'm telling you, it's just brewing. The magic is just brewing. I believe both of them, they have goals and aspirations to get to that next level. It's not an accident that J.J. Taylor, came down and transferred, to San Sidro, pardon me, in San Diego. The high school, we all know that Mikey Williams is electrifying at, it didn't take long, when they had posted that they had went to Memphis. Obviously, you've seen it announced on Instagram. We all know the following that Mikey Williams has, stretching with all his social media platforms. This man has roughly over 5 million, followers across all of them. And that's in counting. It could be more than that. It could be 6 or 7 or 8. I don't know, but the last time I checked, it was over 5, so clearly that sent shockwaves all around the world. J.J. Taylor signed pretty much like right after that. It didn't take long. I think that shows to you what kind of man they're going to be coached by in Penny Hardaway. This man, we already know in other players that he got with Wiseman, and the list goes on. We're going to be going on for days. This dude is underrated, in terms of being a top recruiter as well. This guy is getting top-notch talent to come to the ACC, ladies and gentlemen, and play for Memphis. We all know this man is synonymous with Memphis. I'm talking Penny Hardaway. I believe he is hell-bent on building a winner, and I believe that he can get these guys and galvanize them. Two guys who I believe, like we all know what they say about Mikey Williams. He's overrated. He's this, he's that. I believe he's with a guy, who's dealt with, adversity in Penny Hardaway, like I stated before, who's going to be able to help him. I believe Mikey Williams will electrify at that next level, especially once he gets to the NBA level. But in college, he will do his thing. But him and J.J. Taylor, it would be unique compared to other players that's coming into the collegiate level who doesn't have a teammate that they have been with, and been playing with alongside, and being able to continue that chemistry that they're building. And now that they know they're headed to Memphis, you already see it's about to get up. Pardon me. This team, they continue to ball out. Who knows how they're gonna finish, but I listen, with all due respect, Mikey Williams is definitely electrifying in the AAU circuit as well. Make sure you stay tuned, hit the like button, and most definitely hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a minute of the coverage of Mikey Williams at the AAU level, at the collegiate level, at the high school level. We're looking to bring content to the people, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys don't miss a beat of anything. To be honest with you, this guy, Penny Hardaway in Memphis, they're getting, two box office attractions. And then when you're dealing with Mikey Williams, along with the J.J. Taylor, these two was like coming like a package deal. I believe they're going to be the big guys on campus when they get there. I don't believe that Memphis has had a guy in Mikey Williams, who's just, really at the cusp of his superstardom. We haven't even tapped into the Puma deal and all the other endorsements, and and one thing Mikey Williams is good at, and we want to give him credit. And this dude he's in high school, so we gotta really give him. He's a leader too, and he's shown that he knows how to differentiate between social media and obviously the court. You know, if you look back at some of his interviews, he did something what I believe I Am Athlete, if I'm not mistaken. He did something, you know, and he has stated that a lot of things. You know, he knows what's going on. He knows the chirping. You know, where people say that he's overrated, he's this, he's that. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. You know, he continues to showcase, you know, all of his talents. You know, it's more than just athleticism. You know, this guy actually could shoot the basketball as well. You know, I think that's something that get lost in the shuffle. Make sure you hit the like button and let's talk about that in the chat. Do you guys feel like Mikey Williams is not getting the credit that he deserves shooting? You know, and I believe that's something that he's going to be able to maximize at the collegiate level. I don't know if they're going to be able to let him just walk in the paint as much. I think he's obviously going to be able to get to the paint, but it is obviously going to be a little bit more resistance. And I think he's going to be able to show that he could stretch the defense. He could do a lot of different things, you know, on the perimeter, you know, because his athleticism is so elite. You know, most people forget and scoff over, you know, his dynamics on the perimeter. And also, you know, he can always become better at playmaking. You know, a guy like Mikey Williams, he's going to draw so much attention. You know, you got to make sure you do that at the collegiate level. You got to, like we stated before, him and J.J. Taylor, that pick and roll should be deadly. It should go to another level as well. You know, I'm pretty sure the coaching staff in Memphis, and I'm pretty sure the coaching staff at San Sidro, you know, in San Diego is both, you know, communicating and trying to get the things that they need and their interest for these two players, these elite high school players, you know, on their way, you know, to doing amazing things. You know, it's going to be interesting to see, you know, what they do, you know, how far they go at the collegiate level. And obviously the talent, you know, a lot of people say when Mikey Williams goes against top-notch talent, he doesn't always, you know, look to dominate. And at the collegiate level, he will be asked and called upon and playing against, you know, guys that was elite just as well. So it's going to be interesting to see. And also what J.J. Taylor becomes, you know, because I think this guy's got a lot of versatility. You know, we all know Penny Hardaway. He has experience. I think this could be something, you know, between these two. You know, a good 1-2 punch that I believe that they're going to maximize. You know, this is no big deal for no reason. You know, big things are coming to Memphis, and it's because of these two players right here. Lord knows who else they might recruit. It's Flight Sports TV. Make sure you don't miss nothing. I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. Support the channel. It's Flight Sports. We out.